Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a seriously wild day in the soap world, and we have a massive amount of drama to unpack. Grab a coffee or whatever you need, because we are diving deep into the absolute mess happening in LA right now. Seriously, the tension is off the charts. So let's just get right into it, because I have been staring at my screen for hours trying to make sense of this new theory. Do you guys think Hope is going to get arrested at the launch of the House of Logan? I know. It sounds completely crazy at first, but honestly, why are we all suddenly thinking about this exact storyline? Because it actually makes perfect sense with the way things are currently going on the show. And let's be real, the writers absolutely love a good public humiliation scene. We've been watching Hope spiral into this chaotic, indecisive mess for a while now, and a massive, highly publicized arrest feels like the exact kind of explosive payoff they are building towards. Just think about it. Hope in handcuffs. Flash bulbs going off everywhere. It's pure, soapy gold. But let's back up a second and look at how we even get to a point where Hope Logan is being read her Miranda rights. Last week, and in the last few episodes, we saw Liam pushing Hope to leave Forrester Creations. He wants her to go work for Katie at the brand new Logan fashion house. And at first, Hope was like, no way. She told Liam she wasn't going to jump ship because she was hoping Brooke could get the co-CEO position at Forrester, which, by the way, led to Brooke basically offering Ridge her body to replace Steffy. Gross, but classic Brooke, right? Anyway, Hope thought she could just wait it out and have her mommy protect Hope for the future. But what if that whole co-CEO plan completely blows up in their faces? Because we all know Steffi is going to absolutely hit the roof when she finds out what Brooke is plotting behind her back. So, if the Brooke plan fails, Hope is going to be desperate. And that leads us to the big theory that's floating around. Hope decides to play dirty. She decides to take a leave of absence from Forrester Creations. She tells him she just needs a break. Time to clear her head, maybe figure things out after all the stress. But she has zero intention of ever coming back. None. Instead, without telling a single soul at Forrester that she is officially leaving the company, she sneaks behind their backs and signs a massive, exclusive deal with Katie and the House of Logan. And honestly, what is she thinking? You can't just do that. You can't be under contract with one major fashion house, pretend you are on a mental health vacation, and then legally bind yourself to their direct competitor. It is so incredibly messy and legally disastrous. And this is exactly where Steffi comes in. Steffi. Oh man. Steffi is already dealing with so much right now. She's got the whole Ivy and Electra drama happening in the background, with Will and RJ literally getting into physical scuffles in the office. She's stressed to the max. She's tired of the Logan women constantly trying to undermine her authority and steal her family's legacy. So when Steffi finds out that Hope has been playing this little game, she is not going to just yell at her in the CEO office like usual. No. Steffi is going to play dirty right back. And honestly, can you blame her? Maybe I'm being too harsh on Hope, but Steffi would actually be completely in the right here. Steffi and co. would be totally justified in calling the authorities. We are talking about literal corporate espionage, or at the very least, massive corporate fraud. Hope has been actively playing around with this leave of absence lie to buy herself time. She didn't notify Forrester that she was leaving. She didn't officially resign. She just went and signed a deal with Logan while still technically on the Forrester payroll or under their non-compete clauses. Steffi is going to look at that and see a golden opportunity to finally destroy Hope's career and take down Katie's new business at the exact same time. It's a 2-for-1 special for Steffi. She's going to sue Hope. She's going to file criminal charges. And she is going to make sure the police show up at the absolute worst possible moment to inflict maximum damage. Just picture the scene. It's the grand launch of the House of Logan. Katie is there, looking smug and victorious. Donna is probably having a full-blown panic attack in the corner because she warned Katie this was a terrible idea. Remember a few episodes ago when Donna told Katie to back off or she'd start a massive family feud? Yeah, Donna was right. Anyway, everyone is dressed to the nines. The press is there. The champagne is flowing. Hope is about to make her big grand entrance as the new face of Logan, ready to stick it to Steffy once and for all. And then, sirens. The police walk right into the venue. They walk straight up to Hope in front of everyone, grab her arms, and read her rights. Arrested for corporate fraud and espionage. The cameras are flashing. Steffi is probably watching it live on her phone from the Forrester offices with a massive smirk on her face. It would be iconic. But let's talk about Hope for a second, because we really need to break down her mindset. What is going on with her? Who actually believes this is going to end well for her? She has been making such terrible decisions lately. I used to root for her, I really did. But lately I'm just like, girl, what are you doing? She is causing so much chaos everywhere she goes. She's stringing Liam along, she's manipulating her mother into seducing Ridge, and now she's committing light treason against the company that gave her everything. This arrest? It would be entirely her own fault. All of this is due to the chaos that Hope herself has created. She's playing fast and loose with contracts and loyalties, and she's finally going to get burned. Okay, maybe that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. She desperately needs a reality check, and handcuffs might be the only thing that works. And the fans on social media? Oh my God, Twitter is going to be an absolute war zone. The fans are going to lose their collective minds if this happens. The Team Steffi accounts are going to be throwing literal virtual parties. They've been waiting for Hope to face actual consequences for years. They'll be making memes of Hope in an orange jumpsuit before the episode even finishes airing. But then you'll have the Team Hope fans screaming that Steffi is a monster, that Steffi set her up, that it's all a massive misunderstanding and Hope is an innocent victim. It's going to be exhausting to read, but we're all going to be scrolling through it anyway. That's just how this fandom works. We love the mess. We thrive on it. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture here for a minute. How does this fit into the show's usual style? Well, B&B loves a good boardroom battle, but they rarely take it to actual criminal charges between the main families unless someone gets shot or pushed off a balcony. So this feels different. It feels heavier. If Steffi actually has Hope arrested, there is no going back from that. You don't just arrest your stepsister, ruin her career, and then have Thanksgiving dinner together a few months later like nothing happened. Well, okay, it's a soap, so maybe they will. But you know what I mean. It shatters whatever fragile, paper-thin piece was left between the Forresters and the Logans. And what about Brooke? Oh, Brooke is going to have a meltdown of epic proportions. She just risked her entire relationship with Ridge by trying to force him to make her co-CEO just to protect Hope. And now Hope is in jail? Brooke is going to blame Steffi, obviously. She'll storm into Forrester Creations, tears in her eyes, screaming about how Steffi is a bully and a vindictive tyrant. And poor Ridge. Honestly, I don't even feel bad for Ridge anymore. He just stands there looking confused while his wife and his daughter rip each other to shreds. He's going to be caught right in the middle again. He won't be able to defend Hope if she actually committed fraud, but he also won't be able to handle Brooke's wrath. He's going to be useless, as usual. And then there's Liam, Waffle Boy himself. Liam is the one who planted this seed in the first place. He's the one who kept telling Hope to go to Katie's fashion house. He was so suspicious of Steffi's management and so convinced that Hope was being mistreated that he practically begged her to leave. So when Hope actually takes his advice, does it in the worst way possible, and gets arrested, Liam is going to panic. He'll probably try to play the hero and hire her a lawyer, but deep down, he's going to feel guilty. Or maybe he won't. Liam has a weird way of making everything about himself. He'll probably just stand around looking stunned and giving long, breathy speeches about how we didn't want it to be like this, Hope. Let's just think about the history here for a second, because it really matters. Steffy and Hope have been fighting over everything since they were teenagers. They fought over Liam, they fought over Wyatt, they fought over Forrester Stock, they fought over Kelly and Beth. It is an endless cycle of exhaustion. But this is business. Steffy takes Forrester Creations incredibly seriously. She is the co-CEO. She is trying to run a legacy brand. So for Hope to just spit in the face of all that history and sneak off to Katie's new company, it's the ultimate insult. Steffy isn't just suing Hope because of a contract. She's suing her because she is finally, completely, 100% done with Hope's entitlement. And how does a soap opera even handle a corporate lawsuit? Usually, they just have Carter stand in a room looking stressed holding a single piece of paper. But this time, I want full courtroom drama. I want depositions. I want Hope sitting across from Steffy with lawyers present. Because honestly, the fact that Hope signed an exclusive deal with Logan while technically still employed by Forrester is wild. Did she not read her non-compete clause? Does she even know what an NDA is? Sometimes I feel like the characters on this show have never actually worked a real job in their lives. You can't just take a leave of absence and go work for the enemy. That is literally day one orientation stuff at any normal company. So yeah, a lot of moving parts here. Katie is going to have to do serious damage control for her brand before it even gets off the ground. You can't successfully launch a new fashion house when your lead designer is out on bail. Donna is going to be saying, "I told you so," until she's blue in the face. And Steffy is going to have to sleep with one eye open because Brooke is going to be out for blood. The more I think about it, the more I am convinced that this arrest storyline has to happen. It perfectly ties together the Katie, Brooke feud, the Steffy, Hope rivalry, and the whole corporate power struggle into one massive explosion. But what do you guys think? Am I totally off base here? Are the writers actually brave enough to put Hope Logan behind bars, even just for a night? Or will Ridge step in at the last possible second and force Steffy to drop the charges to save the family? Honestly, I kinda hope Ridge stays out of it. Let the girls fight. Let the legal system handle it. It would be such a fresh, crazy twist for a show that sometimes gets stuck in the same old love triangles. We need this corporate espionage drama. We need the handcuffs. We need the chaos. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I am going to be obsessing over this theory until we get some actual spoilers confirming it.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.